Hey guys, so we just have lunch on our first meeting. So I met finally Claire in person, and I have here Gigi also. Hi. So it's HTVRont Extraordinaire. So we are now on our way for the factory, and of course, Christine is with me.
Hi.
So yeah, we are on our way to the factory when I started looking into every detail. So you have an HTVRont machine, that Loklik machine. You have anything from them, you might want to see this carefully because we might give you some insights of different things. So I'll keep you posted. Now enjoy the ride. All right, guys, we arrived to the manufacturing facility for HTVRont, aka Loklik as well, but HTVRont overall. So I'm gonna be showing you everything they let me film, and leave your comments below if you have questions because I'm handing this video also for the marketing team. So we're getting in. Hi.
These are our colleagues from the
欢迎，
这位是
我们这边的
Daniel and Christina。
对，这个是我们这个公司的进来一个单位就是这边总共5楼呢是我们的一个办公区域，这个办公区，我们往这边走，那边那个大楼会有一个。
Ooh, a lot of toys. Look at this. They were waiting with the toys. So I need that one, 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 and absolutely one of these guys. Look at that. How cool it is, the whole wrap. So I'm right now on the chamber of torture. That's how I like to call it. I'm gonna show you why. So for example, the tumbler press, right? The tumbler press, this machine is in charge of repeating, putting the tumbler in, pressing the tumbler, let it go in, let it go out, multiple times. So they're testing the longevity of the machine here. In this other side, I want to show you this one here. This one is just the heat press. And they're testing not just how the temperature and everything goes down. They're measuring here the pressure that they put in, the amount of repetitions that they are doing to make sure that the materials and the heat press itself actually survive. Because I know how you treat your machine, so they're doing it too. So they have different machines here, different tests there. They have the fireproof test that they have over there so they can light up machines on fire. I would love to do that. They have more machines here running with a thermal. This will be basically your thermal break point. So they just run it and they heat up until it breaks. And in that way, they decide how safe or not is the machine to be on the market. So welcome to the chamber of torture. So yes, they taste a lot. Hey guys, so you see all these people behind me? Yeah, all these people, the first line in here, all the way back there, that's AutoPress 1 and 2. As you can see, I mean, they're a real manufacturer. They manufacture this stuff in-house. They are not buying and reselling like a lot of people thought. I know that it's a common practice in multiple companies, but they build their own stuff. Okay guys, this is the install parts. So basically they're putting together the beds and all the components that are going to end up over there on the heat press. So this is the first stage. All the little parts come here, they assemble here, and they move it there, and then finish the travel on that black box there. That is a conveyor that goes to the warehouse. So this is all your heat press, if you wonder. And remember, this is HTVRont with Loklik. So they're manufacturing everything. Right now they're going into a break, but we're going to sneak around. Okay, so here I'm testing basically the pressure for the phone case sublimation machine that they released not long ago. So what they do is they just check that the pressure is actually working before move to the next stage. And this is after assembling. So this machine is actually a money maker in my opinion, because you can do so much with a phone case. And now iPhone 17 just on the market, so you gotta get your hands on this. So we walk around and we check how they're assembling some stuff. I wanna show you this. You see these guys? All these guys here, look at that. Look at all these guys. Every single one of these guys is being selected randomly. So there is a person that is the ogre. He just walk into the production line, grab one machine right before he goes to the package and put it with this pile. And then he goes to testing. And if something happens, they will check production line and someone will get in trouble. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you something. So I don't have this one in my shop. Probably I'll have one soon and I will show you more there. But I wanna show you how this works because we need a good heat press, right? So this is a heat press 2. It's an auto heat press and it has a sliding drawer. So I wanna show you really quick. So the sliding drawer, like this, here it is. You just slide this out and you have, look at the space. Like literally you can put the whole t-shirt there. And just slide it back in before it works. So it's gonna show us really quick how this works, so we can have a better idea. So let the guy do his magic. All right. I mean, once you have a drawer, it makes a lot more sense because number one, you're not trying to not burn your hands under the heat press like we all do. It has more control on how you align. And here, okay, so you have a 40 kilograms, that roughly is about 75 pounds of force. So when you change the pressure, depending on what you're doing, the type of material and everything that you're doing, you're gonna need to have more pressure on your heat press. For example, when I do my DTF on my heat press, I use about 30 kilograms, 40 kilograms on the DTF. So these actually will allow you to set visually, not with a knob, visually the pressure that you're gonna use. Now he have it right now in Celsius, but you can convert the machine. It has in the menu to use Fahrenheit and Celsius, so that's not a problem. And also the time, so you have temperature, pressure, and time. So you can do acrylics actually that have a sublimation with a low temperature.
那如果是说像美国市场呢，他们比较倾向于读华氏度的，那么长按这个按键呢是可以切换这个摄氏单位的。
And then with the switch you can change to Fahrenheit like I was mentioning, so you know the temperature you're gonna use. So for example, if I'm doing this in sublimation, we need 380 to 400 normally. So 410 he's putting in there. So
对，然后还有就是根据我们不同的材料，我们这里是可以设置它的转印时间。
So he's changing the time in 20 seconds. Sublimation, I'm gonna say that he should be about 60.
对，我们最高可以做到990的。
And you have a lot, so you can go all the way to 160, 70. Wow, you can keep going more and more and more. So you can actually cook a whole dinner here.
对，我们可以 做到900多秒。
Yeah.
所以那比如说我们像，
Different material.
Yeah.
所以如果我们做到像我们现在做这个热成黄呢，我们的参考的参数一般是在60秒左右。
So
那么我们就把它
we're gonna use this. This is polyester, okay? So polyester. Remember, sublimation works in polyester. It doesn't work really in cotton unless you need a different film. 60 seconds polyester with just a basic print should be enough. So we're gonna see this there right now.
还有一个就是，这也是一个，比如说，如果是像这个是属于自动下压的状态，在这种状态下面呢，当我们把这个，比如说我们已经把布铺好了，布铺好，这个时候呢，我们只要把这个运动板推进去。
So first we're gonna do a pre-press to heat up and make it
2秒
flatter.
之后呢，
The automatically moves the automat.
然后呢，它就会自动下压，
Yeah.
So automatically
然后按任何一个按键它都
You
可以，
push it.
它可以自动抬起来。那么如果取消掉这个呢，它就，
there it is.
比如说我们现在进行正式
Now it's putting the picture on it. Here you go. And we're gonna follow this guy, okay? So remember your paper, you don't wanna stain your
铁氟龙布
heat plate. So we're gonna push it there automatically.
推进来，然后
And this automatically,
按这个下压，
you just press the button that you're ready and goes down. So you press,
那么这里就开
you
始
use the pressure and the time that you set up.
自动抬起
So the timer will be going, you know, when the timer is done, automatically will raise and you can pick your finished product out. So we're gonna wait a couple seconds, 41 to be exact. There it is. Don't burn yourself. Remember, this is quite hot. And now you have your transfer.
它
And
的转印率几乎是
there
100%。
you go.
但是所有的颜色都转印过来，然后色彩还原度是非常高的，我们可以看一下。原来是这样，不是这个。
So just keep always in mind that when you print, the colors are a little bit dull. They're not as bright, vibrant. But once it's heat activated and it's on the final material, in this case polyester, they look quite vibrant. So what are you waiting? Get one of these. I need mine. So I'm putting one in my backpack, the one that is cold. Okay, guys. So we have something that I just find out that it's a couple days on the website. So I don't know if you already went to the website and you check it, but you will need to check that on the descriptions below. There's going to be a link to all the stuff that we saw, so you can just go ahead and get your stuff. But this is basically the Tumbler press, and this is the circum version because we used a regular one, and we were kind of always using just this type of tumblers, right? There is the straight tumblers because we suffer a lot with a step down tumblers, especially when you would do a 40 ounces Stanley. So this machine, yep, it works with a 40-ounce tumbler, especially with the step down. So you want to do like a big of these guys, it comes with different attachments. So they're going to do the demo for us here in the manufacturing. And this is going to be a game changer, definitely, because this is the hardest thing to do because always get moved, always get weird. The only way you normally do this is when you put a shrink wrap sleeve and you put it in the oven. So this is a solution that is going to be great. And let's see, it's October, they just launched it, so you order tomorrow, you should get it by mid-November probably, or close to December, so you can still sell some in December, so check the descriptions, check this demo. Okay, so he's gonna do the demo because I most likely will burn myself, but we're gonna start with the regular tumbler. So do they come with silicone? This is part of the machine?
就是这个也是你买机器的时候会有。
对对对，会配。
Yeah.
Oh, great. So they come with this special silicone that is shaped for you. So you just put the tumbler in and you shouldn't have any kind of issue. So that's awesome. So he is just
这个要
inserting this part. And as you can see, there is a different process that we are used to. It has a whole thing there. But you just push it there. Of course, don't burn yourself. And if you do, well, so sad. And automatically it's gonna close, and look at this guy. is tighter than the other one, so that's good. He's doing also a closing on the top so you don't burn. He's trying right now to put his gloves that normally are super tiny for me. And they found bigger ones. Yeah, they found a bigger ones because I have the same problem.
Does it also include?
It comes with your gloves as well, so don't worry. But I don't know if it will come with the big ones for you. So my hands are a little bit big.
要不要它可以是一直录还是暂停一下？因为这个会很久，这个杯子的转印时间会很长。它这里还有100多秒。
All right, so this opens up automatically. All right, that is done. So just remove it and that's it. So we're gonna let that one cool down and I'm gonna show you how they change this later. Let me show you here. I'm gonna show you what they're gonna do. So this tumbler press has this orange lever. So you press it like this and look at that, you remove the whole core. Now, if you're doing it like we're doing it right now, you gotta be careful. This is scorching hot. So you have to be careful with that. Okay, so we're gonna pull the other one again. So this is how the machine is. And this one has the step down for the big tumbler. So align the rails. Once you align the rails, you slide it. You might need to open it a little bit and push it in. And you wanna hit a click. There you go. Now that you have the click, you turn it on again and let it heat up for your 40-ounce tumbler. So this is brilliant. So he's putting again real man size gloves. So the tumbler, you need to pay attention to a couple of things. When you put it on the sleeve, you need to make sure that the step down is in the right place. So you will see the step down and you will align these so your taps are going to be aligned right in the middle of the gap. Because of course this doesn't close completely, but this is where it's going to sit. So you see it there. Now inside the machine, I don't know if you guys will see it on the video, but there is in this part, this is the little step down. So that's how you see it. So that means that you need to push it from the other side. Okay, so it will come from this side in, and it will go out in the same direction because this is smaller. So you have to make sure of that.
When does the light turn?
So the light right now is still in preheat mode. So when it's green, that means that it's ready for you. There you go.
Ready.
Now this guy is ready and he's coming in. He's going in. Look at that thing. All right. Now that it's all the way, you just gotta make sure that it's center. And you're gonna press automatically the button that press it to go. So you press the button and look at that. It closed there and you see the gap. That's the gap where the taps for the handle are. And that's it. Okay, you want to reveal this? So notice how he put the tape. So I know that tape is not exactly cheap, but you have to tape it right. This needs to be properly taped. It's so good right now that he has no idea how to take it off. That's awesome. There you go. He is definitely way more careful than me. I will just rip that in pieces. I will just grab and make it explode. There you go. You have a little Christmas tumbler.
所以我们就叫这个图叫圣诞朵。
对，还有是。
那不剪到链了，水哥。
Remember, guys, this is made by engineers. The tape, I don't know about that.
它高温之后它粘得更
The
紧。
taping is a whole different level of engineering. He can build a machine, but he cannot take the tape out. Look how cool this
我
looks.
们是拼上来的，所以说这里会有一条线，
Yes.
图案会有一点不对
So
齐。
they duplicate the image under, you know, but just like a loop. But again, we are on the testing room, so if you want to know the person that put the tape and is doing this, really, is right here. So we all do sublimation and we know how difficult it is to put the tape. So the tape is very hard to put, especially because it's very hard to put like hard there. Oh, that's cool. He's trying to run away from the camera, man. He's the guy in yellow. He put the tape. So this is 8 seconds left for the 40 ounces. Again, this is with a step down. This is the hardest tumblers to do. So push it on the same direction. So there's the tumbler. We're gonna let it cool down. And there's your silicone sleeve. So please make sure you don't leave that somewhere and lose it. You need that guy for the 40 ounce. So we're gonna wait for this to cool down and come back in a couple minutes. He's gonna fight again. So, okay, this one seems easy. Okay, okay, he got it. He got it this time.
他在观察那个。
I'm feeling like I need to chip
因
in.
为不是我粘的，我不知道它粘的这
Okay.
个顺序是什么样的。
I'm gonna show you my way. I'll do
一
it.
直
他
耗，
想给你看，
非常烫。
Go borrow me your gloves.
你给他再拿一
I'll do
个
it.
手套，然后他来给你演示他的方法。
This is how I take out the paper on this. Okay, let's see. This is how I take the paper when I do mine. That's what I say. I don't have patience for tape, and they have like the master person to do tape here. Now that I have a area to pull, yeah, they're way too careful for my taste. They're way too careful. They're acting in this like they're selling it. Yeah, you're not selling this, you know. This is just a test. There you go.
他说你拆在了太小心，这是完全可以
Look at that.
考虑。
It still hot, but look at the quality. And you have the step down. You have the step down. So for the step down, you notice that they put, let me show you this. So they have this in 3 sections. Okay, so this is one of the parts that goes on the step down. This will be here. So you print your artwork and you cut it with a template. You have part 1, part 2, part 3. You align it, that the person didn't care much about it, but you align it, and then you have a whole tumbler. So this is awesome. And you can do Christmas stuff and make money. Just make sure 2 things, that he doesn't take the tape and the other guy doesn't put the tape. Just do it yourself because the tape was really tight. But yeah, this machine, this is a money maker. You need to get 1 or 2 or maybe 3. Go get yours. All right, guys. So that was a little bit of our visit on Loklik HTVRont manufacturing facility. So we look into the heat press too. We look into this phone case press. But let me tell you one thing. It doesn't do only phone case. Also, we have, like, look at this, buttons. And of course, we have meow, Hello Kitty. So I've been looking into the phone case and trying to find, because I'm gonna be honest, I've been a little bit skeptical about the quality of how it will look, because it's plastic and I don't know how plastic will react. But this is sharp. Like, look at the shine of this thing. So iPhone 17 is out in the market. A lot of people is going to be buying more and more stuff for Christmas. And if you can get your hands on one of these guys and get the cases that you need, I think you can sell a lot. So Christmas is around the corner. Q4 is way overdue for us crafters, so you should put your order in tomorrow. But even the little buttons are like sublimate. Like, this is crazy. They do a lot of different machines. We have a little bit exclusive of what the heat press for the tumblers is doing, and definitely something that I'm very excited because we do a lot of sublimation tumblers. Now, let me tell you one thing on the sublimation tumblers. You don't need to do a whole wrap on the tumbler, okay? It's great that you can on a 40 watt, or on a 40 ounces. I'm talking lasers now. But the thing is, when I do tumblers for a corporation, normally I do a logo. And this puppy will pop these tumblers out like nobody's business. So go and check them out. I'm gonna leave the descriptions below, the website and some other links for you. But if you were wondering if they are a big manufacturer, I've been in China for 15 days and it's one of the biggest manufacturing facilities I visit. So go check them out. I think like every other company, you will have a little bit of a hiccup because guess what? Your machine is traveling across the planet, right? So we cannot teleport. We ship over the sea, huge containers. Things happen. You buy a new car, happens with a new car. That is normal. Just remember, this is a real company. They're manufacturing, they're testing, and they have your back. So check them out. See you on the next video. Like, share the love, subscribe, and I'm gonna say it again. If you have a laser, go ahead, fire the laser.